Welcome to our diamond sponsor, Geek Plus. Sit back and watch the team at Geek Plus and Körber Supply Chain enjoy a hearty conversation about their partnership, their strategic roadmap ahead, and highlight key transformational projects. Stay tuned for a great product release by Geek Plus, which will be game-changing for our supply chain customers.
Hi everyone, welcome to the session today. We're going to be talking to our good friends and partner Geek Plus about their product roadmap and strategic outlook. So of course, as well as some highlights over the past few years. So look, let's get straight into it. And Geek Plus has seen some phenomenal growth over the years, globally, I guess. And there's been several rounds of funding. So no doubt this has assisted with your R&D strategy, as well as the evolution of your product portfolio. So look, really keen to know what's next on the product roadmap for Geek Plus.
Thank you, Nishan. We are getting quite success in past few years in terms of the product development, creating new solution and application for different industry and scenario. With more than 300 projects successfully deployed and experience gained from our customer and our business partner. Product and service are our key successful factor, which is because we keep creating and optimizing our product with over half R&D staff in our 2,000 employees. And I believe Geek Plus is the only company to providing full AMR solution in the market globally. Our R&D team keep upgrading our solution to fit for the industry and the customer needs. For the coming product roadmap, we foresee Geek Plus Robot Shuttle will be our star, which can help the business to improve warehouse flexibility and storage capacity. And it is a great solution for the e-commerce and apparel industry as well. So I hope that the Robot Shuttle will be happening in Australia very soon.
Yeah, thanks, Lit. I've got a couple of questions on the Robot Shuttle a little bit further on, but look, that sounds great. I think, if you think about our journey over the last few years, we've really seen a huge development from our first project with the P800s to the broadening portfolio, I guess, over the last few years. So, and also, for us, it goes well beyond the project really. And, we've shared a few good times at LKF over the years, and we've also delivered some amazing projects together throughout Australia and Southeast Asia. So perhaps, from your perspective, be really keen for you to talk a little bit about our partnership and what that has meant to Geek Plus over the last few years.
I think the best partnership is talking about the relationship without any contract and agreement. Okay, it's simply based on trust. But of course, we have some agreement, honestly. Yeah, but I think the principle we based on trust. Indeed, from my heart, Körber is not just our business partner. It's like a friendship and family, right? And it's not just between like me and Körber teams. It's also for all team members in Geek Plus and Körber as well. It's also because both teams spend a lot of days and nights with each other. We learn from each other and delivering many amazing projects together in Australia. And I believe our journey will expand to global as well. Honestly, as a startup company, in early years, our team really learned a lot from the Körber team. From the team spirit, from the culture to technical element, Körber definitely one of our most important partners to make Geek Plus growth. We treasure the time working with the team with Körber, as you guys really professional and supportive. It's give our customer with confidence, also brings Geek Plus with marketing awareness. I probably tell everyone here for all the audience that Geek Plus and Körber are now became a market leader in Australia and dominate the market with over than 20 projects. We work together for many kind of projects for different industry. We tackle many issues together and make every project success. Our journey are building up our knowledge and professionalism for both companies. Let's give our customer with a confidence also brings Geek Plus to the market awareness. I proudly tell everyone of audience that Geek Plus and Körber are now became a market leader in Australia and dominate the market with over than 20 projects. We work together for many kind of projects for different industry. We tackle many issues together and make every project success. Our journey are build up our knowledge and professionalism for both company. That's the key element for us to keep growing and provide the best solution and service to our client.
No, absolutely. You're making me blush. I mean, such great words, mate. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And kudos to your team as well. And maybe, Rav, I might throw you quickly from the other angle. I'll throw the same question to you. You know, what's been, I guess, you know, the secret to success, that secret sauce in terms of partnership from your perspective?
Yeah, thanks, Nish. When you look at Körber as a leader in supply chain solutions and coupled with meeting and the partnership that we have with Geek Plus in their market, being a market leader within the AMR solutions, where it offers a lot more interesting opportunities for our industries to be able to come together to work well on providing, I guess, the wide range of solutions that we can with AMR. And that's been through, I guess, the hard work and the entrustment that we have with one another to develop the solutions and provide that that edge that we can, I guess, within this industry. So that's been the key thing. The working together with the teams has been certainly an interesting experience whereby we have some of the largest deployments within the region of AMR solutions. So, and that's not possible, wouldn't have been able to be possible without a solid collaboration between the two parties. So that's been one of the key things within this.
No, for sure. No, well said, Rav. I think, that's definitely it's definitely a combination that needs to come together, right? So, look, changing tack a little bit, long-awaited Robot Shuttle, exciting offering from Geek, and some of you may have heard that we're currently in the midst of deploying this new technology from Geek Plus at an exciting project in New South Wales. But look, Dave, I'm coming to you here, sir. There are similar solutions to the Robot Shuttle in the market today. What's the key point of difference or the differentiator from a Geek Plus's version of this tote-to-bin solution?
Yeah, thanks, Nish. When we compare the similar solution in the market nowadays, we may think of the ASRS or mini-load, and those solutions are always classified as traditional automation that with less room for expansion and less flexibility. So Geek Plus latest robot shuttle, or we call it RS series, the robot operates in an aisle with less than only 1 meter wide and can utilize the storage height up to 8 meters. So the robot shuttle uses a 1.5 meter extended fork that can support double deep retrieval and storage. So by the design of the double deep, we can further increase the storage capacity. From software perspective, RS series can integrate with all of our Geek Plus existing flexible solution, like what we're doing in Australia, like packing system, sorting system. And then with the RS system, we can further maximize our productivity and provide all-rounded solution for our warehouse leader. Other than the integration to our existing Geek Plus solution, it can also be connected to other automation such as your existing conveyor or packing machine. In short, Robot Shuttle provide a replacement of traditional multi-shuttle ASRS tow system with a more attractive return on investment, while maintaining similar throughput and storage capacity. So the Robot Shuttle, it doesn't require a fixed stacker crane to operate, but the robot will move around the warehouse to do the jobs for order fulfillment. I would say that we don't need the mini-load anymore, and Robot Shuttle has changed the game for warehouse operation and the micro-fulfillment operations.
Yeah, nicely summed up. And I think, we've already seen it, right? In Australia alone, the market's really adopting the new tech and I guess the diversifying portfolio and the opportunities that there are. I think exciting times ahead, right? As I guess continue to diversify in this space in terms of your portfolio. I'm coming back to you on this one quickly. With Geek Plus now officially having gone global, I guess, a number of projects in North America, Europe, UK, etc. what does this strategic partnership from a Körber and Geek Plus in our joint international clients, etc., offer? Do you feel?
Okay, from my memories, I believe it should be our first project backwards. Okay, we come to Australia and close the project very quick, and then we close everything for the customer inquiry, and then we make the customer comfortable for the project. And this is the first project we did. We coming across like a week time for all the details, justification. We close it. Well, this is a very amazing first project. And the second, maybe like a grand opening of Körber Innovation Center with Geek Plus full warehouse solution, and then we believe we will keep to continuous to put every new technology in the Körber Innovation Center, and also I think it should be like a West Farmer Group project with the robot shuttle, the first robot shuttle project as well.
That's great. I think with the the global client base that we both bring and the global opportunities we both bring together, I think that really opens up the opportunity for I guess two global organisations coming together to really take things to the next level and look for, as from our end, both our perspectives, we've seen a few new projects kicking off in North America and also in Europe. So the first of many, no doubt. Rav, back to you in terms of what do you feel has been the biggest learning along the journey over the past 4 years, deploying this tech? I mean, I guess we were the first to bring this type of AMR technology to this market, to ANZ. What are your thoughts, Rav?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a first for everybody, for both Geek Plus, Körber, and also for our customer. But what it meant is that from going forward, it's able to, I guess, solidify that partnership by understanding each other's strengths, each other's weaknesses, but also about the product itself and how we can leverage that for a lot of other functionalities. So the learnings, I would say, from myself and also from our team's point of view is being about how we can, I guess, take that technology that was geared more around a specific sort of workflow and vertical with e-commerce and look at broadening that horizon into other verticals very quickly, and which has been quite evident. Not only are we using the product set and solutions for its traditional way of doing the workflows, such as picking and sorting and moving, but we're also looking at how we can sort of make a hybrid solution whereby we have a combination of those solutions doing other workflows that would have been traditionally done through a fixed automation or materials handling solution. So, definitely that is always changing. And I look back, in that last 4 years, there's been so many advancements within the technology and within from Geek Plus in their own roadmap that they've been able to deploy at such a rapid rate. I think, that has enabled us to be able to look at those solutions and apply to all these other areas and take it even further.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. And I think, with that, I might throw to Riz with that pretty impressive backdrop he's got, and that's most definitely not a virtual background. So Riz, from your end, where do you see the evolution? I mean, I guess it's been a short 4 years with this tech for us in market.
Yep.
What are you seeing in discussions with clients in general when it comes to AMR, and how, I guess, that conversation's gone from where it was to where it is today and where it's heading moving forward?
Yeah, that's a good question, and definitely it's not a virtual. It's actually a live site, a very proud site that we delivered. I think a lot of the customers are pushing the boundary with this technology. They've seen the dynamic nature. There were a couple of myths around: is it only going to be for e-commerce or only for apparel? But now what we've done is we've pushed the boundaries with delivering this technology outside of traditional retail environments, in food service, in distribution of cross-docking and multiple other areas. What we're seeing, the evolution is a lot of these different technologies or AMR technologies working together. We're seeing more and more customers coming to and asking us, hey, can we do the picking system with the sorting and then combine those two with a moving solution? To Ravi's point earlier, no fixed infrastructure conveyors replaced by autonomous mobile robots that moves the products around. And also coupling some of this technology with other tech like a voice technology or even a mobile technology that we can utilize. So it's the more questions that we get asked is around the dynamic nature. How can we, one, get it done quickly, and how can we combine multiple different robots under one roof?
Yeah, for sure. I think, a lot of learnings to be had, but also a lot of really challenging the norm, right? I mean, both challenging ourselves as well as our customers in partnership to kind of take things to the next level and explore these opportunities, right? I mean, who would have thought we'll be combining multiple solutions in the one DC from when we first started? But I think there's a lot of exciting things, as no doubt we'll see in the press in the coming weeks. But yeah, for sure. But look, perhaps Riz and Dave, I might throw to you to get a little bit more insight. But perhaps you can share a little bit about, we've engaged in a lot of fantastic projects over the last few years, as we talked about, but, some world firsts in some ways that we've delivered here in terms of solution. But what's been the most exciting project that we've engaged in, do you feel, from both your perspectives, from your end?
It's a really amazing journey with the whole Körber team. And both of our team are extremely thankful to all of the trust and support from our customer. Yes, we have taken more than a few first in this region, like first AMR picking system from 0 to now around 20 projects. First 100 plus robot operation, and I do believe we will continuously bring more state-of-the-art and reliable solution to the market. So for me, every project are exciting, as it's never easy to gain customer trust to transform their existing operation to their first AMR operation. But if I have to name one project working with Krber team in this region, I would say Cash.com. The reason why it's not only about this is the first e-commerce site with more than 100 robots running in their warehouse to boost their hourly throughput. But as we may all know, there is a professional supply chain team in Cash.com that is able to evaluate different automation solutions in the world. And more importantly, they have a very strong growth mindset to adapt latest automation for their operation. So you may heard of Cash is using automation for one of its warehouse back to a few years ago. And this is our greatest honor to be selected as a partner to be in the journey with Cash. And also for this project, the deployment is another very exciting or challenge for us with Cash project, as this is the first project we deploy during the COVID time, and our team cannot travel to Australia to support the whole implementation. And we are fortunate enough to have the professional team in Körber locally, so that we can support the implementation remotely. And finally, we have a very successful go live now. So, Rhys, what's your thoughts?
Maddie, you stole my thunder. I think there's several projects. Every project is exciting. I think Gallipo Foods being the world first temperature control site, that was a very special project for us. And especially they're a smaller company that has been growing, and then we've been a trusted advisor with them from start as a small food service provider to where they are today. So they've gone through the journey. So that was a very special one for us. The one right behind us, the Officeworks project, that was the first time we combined two different technologies together, the picking and the sorting solution. That was a highlight. And I think the Cash.com, not only the Victoria side, the new site that everyone's going to hear about very soon. That's going to be the largest site in the region. That's another exciting project that we're about to deliver. So there's many, but I think the core part is, the exciting part is, the customers are learning more and more about this technology. It's not a bleeding edge anymore. People are comfortable looking and investing into it. Now we're seeing tenders specifically written around autonomous mobile robots. That's the exciting part for me, that we're educating the market, leading from the front. And when we brought this technology first into the market, there were a lot of people doubted this tech, and they said it might not work in this region, but here we are, proving that it's here to stay.
Yeah, well said, Riz. Yeah, I mean it's come a long way, right, from that first project to where it is today. So it's definitely super exciting to be part of that journey, for sure. I know Rao's got a few more grey hairs there, but nonetheless, it's pretty exciting stuff. look, maybe to wrap up, one final question to let just to round us off. But from a global perspective, there've been a number of exciting projects. Big clients that you guys are working with, right? Geek Plus are engaging with, and although you may not necessarily be able to mention customer names specifically, perhaps you can. What has been the most game-changing project so far that, from an overall solution perspective, that Geek's engaged on? Just to give us a snapshot, so I guess we can tease some of our prospective clients in region about that, and then we'll let you head off to your dinner function with that great jacket on, mate.
Yeah, thanks. I think with our Geek Plus robotic solution, and then we help multi-client with the business partner enhancing the competitiveness, especially I think the 3PL company. I think I can name the company name, which already announced the message, like a Sifa Logistic, like a Bolari, to provide the efficiency service to their end customer, and also saving the operation costs. For both Sifa and Bolari, starting the business with them from Australia. Now we are expanding, having more cases in Europe, in Asia, other country, and also in US. I think this is a very demonstrative customer case that we replicate from Australia to expand it globally. And also the second one I need to mention, like a Decathlon. Okay, we are working with them very close for a few years. For the first few projects, we work with them in China and Australia. Yeah, after we make it very successful for the project in Australia and in China, we replicate with all the project with Decathlon over than 20 sites in 2 years. It's amazing. It's rapidly growth, replicate all the project because they find that the project is successful. They can get the benefit from the AMR solution. And also they are also foreseeing more than 30 projects will be coming in this 2 year again. Yeah, so we are proud of that. We make a very successful project in Australia. Yeah.
No, absolutely. No, thanks for that. Yeah, really interested to see the growth, right? I mean, I think, we're seeing some tremendous momentum here in Australia and New Zealand in terms of this technology. But, at the same time, when you talk about some of these projects, 20 sites in a couple of years, I mean, that's just a phenomenal rate of acceleration, right? So, yeah, we'll look forward to seeing your growth and obviously the collaboration with our global teams as well as we move forward. But look, we'll end with that. But look, thank you so much for your time. Let Dave and Riz and Ravi, thanks guys for tuning in. But hopefully that gave a great insight, I guess, into what we're doing next in this region, but also some of the exciting projects that we've worked on. But cast your eyes on the screen now. We've got a great little snippet video coming up with Robo Shuttle in action. So keep an eye for that, and then drop us a line to find out more about it. Thanks, everyone.